Hey, it's Pastor Fuzz, and I want to talk to you about names and their meanings for the next couple of weeks. Here at Worship Church Live. So I can be all I can be. This is the thing I ask to be. We're talking names today on Worship Church Live. I want to share with you the scripture, and I want to talk to you about names. But I also want to talk to you about what Worship Church is. Worship Church is going to be a different kind of church, a different kind of gathering. The word that I came up with my buddy Ray is eclecticultural. Eclecticultural, as you can guess, is a combination of two words. Eclectic, meaning multifaceted, multi-sided, and cultural, meaning all kinds of cultures. Now, I'm not talking about multi-ethnic. If you know me and my family and who we are and how I do ministry, and you have to be multi-ethnic. But this church is going to be eclecticultural. It's going to focus on those three things: worship, serve, and love. And the motto, our motto, Rachel and my motto of ministry is love God, love others, serve both. When we do outreach ministry, it's serve God, serve others, love both. That's just who we are. That's what it's going to be. So we're going to be giving you more information about what Worship Church is and how you can give and all those sorts of things, but that'll be in time. We will be taking the word seriously. We will be living by the word. We will be adhering to the things of God, and we're going to have fun doing it, and we hope you all join along. If you can't be here physically, we want you to at least be able to see us when we go live and be prepared and come check us out. On with the message today. Last week we talked about Jabez, and his name meaning suffering. Here comes suffering, here comes agony and pain. I bet that was pretty hard for him. As I'm probably sure it would be hard if every time you went somewhere, your name meant here comes suffering. Jabez didn't let that stop him. He was an honorable person. He lived up to the things that God wanted, and he stayed true. And he maintained a way of life that pleased God. So much so that when he asked God to increase his territory and to make him more than he was, God said, okay. For the next 2 weeks, I want to tell you about what that means. Your name, outside of its original definition, can be shaped and formed by who you are. Your name can go beyond what it was when it was given to you. Your name is defined by your righteousness, by your steadfastness, by your honesty, by your abilities, by your consistency. You see, your name doesn't have to be pain. Your name doesn't have to be suffering. Your name doesn't have to be bad. If you serve God and you're an honorable person and righteous, then guess what? You get a different name. You get a name above names because you serve the one above all. What does that say for us? Well, I think it says this. I think it says that we have to pay attention to what we do. We have to pay attention to the name we make. And we have to trust God and believe in God and believe that God will give us what is good if we continue to be honorable before Him. I believe that we on the inside have the ability to follow God. I believe that we on the inside have the ability to do great things and to be more for God with what God gives us. I believe that God has more in store for us than we can even see and than we can know. What we need to understand from this scripture is it takes a relationship with God. It takes trusting God, and then it takes the communication to God. If God sees you living righteously and sees that you are honorable, He will bless you. He will. We also have to be content with what He blesses us with, and I can speak to that for sure. That's my short message for this morning, and that's just what I wanted to share with you today. I want to leave that with you. I know these messages are short, and you're used to me being silly or goofy if you know me, and long-winded, but these are just tidbits of things that I want to share with you. Like I always say, I've been fantastic, you're fantastic, and together we can serve a fantastic God. Have a great week.